Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we are making something sweet and something that I always have loved, especially if I go out for Devonshire tea, which haven't been out for a while. It's something that I used to go out for with Mama, so I'm making these at home today. Anyway, they are called Yummy Quick Mix Scones. There's only 3 ingredients, so they're really easy to make. So come on in and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so there are a few different ways to make scones. There's your normal method, which is normally milk and butter and flour. These are the ones that you use with lemonade. So sometimes if you want a bit of a lighter scone, you will use a lemonade. So it's really easy. We've got 3 cups of self-raising flour, 3/4 of a cup of lemonade. I'm using my favorite brand, Schweppes. And we need 300 mils of pouring cream. So I've just gone for the light thickened cream. There's 300 mils in that. To serve, you have to serve scones with whipped cream and jam. That's the best way to serve them. If you want to be really traditional, set up a fancy table and make a cup of tea to go with it, or a pot of tea, like we used to do when we'd go out. We'd go out for Devonshire tea and scones and things like that. But anyway, so let's get going. We also need our oven on 210. I'm just putting mine on 200 because my oven gets pretty hot. And we are cutting them into 5 centimetre rounds and putting them side by side in a slice pan. So now that you know what we're doing, let's do it. All right, so real easy. 3 cups of self-raising flour we're going to sift straight through the sieve. Don't know what that was. That was something that was left in the sieve from before. We also are going to add our pouring cream and our lemonade, and we're going to stir to form a dough. Now, normally when you do anything like this, you want some sort of a knife. So I'd actually go with like a palette knife sort of thing so that nothing really gets stuck. So what you can do is make a well in the middle. You put your liquid in the middle. So I'm going to put the lemonade in first. This lemonade has been in my fridge for a while, which is very rare for me because, as I said, that is my favourite lemonade. But it's been good that I've got some on hand if I want extra lemonade. And once you've stirred a bit of that in, get that cream in. Now, you need a 5 centimetre cutter. I could not find a 5 centimetre cutter. So that is 5 centimetres. So I'm going to use the lid for our scone cutter. So there. All right, give this a good stir. All right. Yeah, scones are easy to make. They make a great afternoon tea treat. In my case, this will be my dessert tonight. For the next few days, actually, I might do a bit of a Devonshire tea for dinner on Sunday night. See how I feel. They will keep. Obviously, scones are best eaten on the day that they're cooked, but since it's a night time, I'm not going to eat them tonight. I'll eat a couple. All right. So I'm just going to take the rings off my hand that will come off because this can get very messy. And we also need to flour our bench top. We're going to put flour here just so we can roll it out. So I might do that now so I can tip it out. So use the same flour as you've got within the recipe. Don't go and get the other flour. It's a very sticky mixture at the moment. All right. Yeah. Always a good idea as well, just as a tip. Pop some on your hands, especially before we go in. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a nice sticky mess. Yum. All right. So just knead it lightly. The good thing about the lemonade is it makes them really light. I did used to work somewhere where we made fantastic scones. Haven't been there for a while either. Probably due to go back there for some Devonshire tea, because they do really good Devonshire tea. Alright. And really good high tea as well. We have had a couple of high teas there. Ironically, COVID stuffed up the happening of two of them. The first one we had booked for the day before we went into lockdown in June, which was for my mama's birthday. Obviously not last year, that's just gone. The year before, just before we went into lockdown, we was all set to pay for a high tea and go. We ended up postponing it for about 4 months, I think it was, and the rest. And then we ended up going later. And then last year for my birthday, we was going to do the Supreme high tea, which was basically high tea with a glass of champagne and a few extra things as well. Really, really classy. And I got COVID for my birthday. I literally had COVID on my 44th birthday. So that was not the birthday that's just gone, the one before. Giving away my age. So yeah, scones bring weird things. Anyway, I will plug the business because it was a great place to work. I did enjoy it. So if you ever come up to the Blue Mountains, pop in to Bygone Beauties in Lura and have yourself a fantastic Devonshire tea. Okay, we want this 2.5 centimeters thick. I should go and get my tape measure, but I'm not going to. I've got a ruler. I can probably just use that. Two and a half centimeters is pretty thick, actually. I wonder why it wants it to be. It's really thick. Oh, I guess so. They're not going to rise. They should rise, though. It's self-raising flour. So I'm still going to need, after all of this, a knife, because this is just going to give me the outline. I've got a cutter, but I already know it's too small, so that's why I'm not even going to persevere with it. Oh, these are going to be really bad looking. No, I didn't think this through, by the way. Am I supposed to think everything through? You know what I'm going to try? Yeah, no, that's just going to break because it hasn't. If I'm going to do it that way, just do it like that. There we go. I'll do it that way. All right, let's get that tray. So what we're going to do is we put them shoulder to shoulder. Funny imagining scones with shoulders, but here we go. I don't think that's the size that I want, but doesn't matter. That one's got cream on it, so I'm going to put that one back into the mix. Making scones is messy work. All right, go again. Just make sure that you haven't got those folds in it like that one had. All right, I'll be back when I've cut them all. Okay, so it looks like a disaster zone, but there's some sort of chaos going on here. This is going to be fun to clean up. We have scones. They're going in the oven for 15 minutes or until they're golden. So while they're in, it's a good time to whip up some cream and grab some strawberry jam and get some fancy plates out and stuff. And I'll see you soon. Check these out, guys. These look so good. Delicious. All you do you just grab a knife and cut them. Okay, this has been yummy quick mix scones. Hope you enjoy them. I'll catch you next time. Bye.